Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Jeremy. Give me those flying trampoline emails. I'll finish it off. No, not really. Today, Thursday, 4th of January 2018, live till 5. It's The Big Show.
Wright in the Afternoon, 2018.
Steve Wright in the Afternoon, now playing everywhere.
A summer evening on the Champs-Élysées, a secret rendezvous they planned for days. A sea of faces in a crowded cafe, the sound of laughter as the music plays. The night they met was warm with laughter. The words were music as she turned away. I'll meet you at midnight under the moonlight. I'll meet you at midnight, but Jean-Claude Louise Marie will never be. Shower that past seemed like 1,000 years. Midnight was turning into empty spaces. The sound of laughter had disappeared. I'll meet you at midnight under the moonlight. I'll meet you at midnight. Oh, Miss Jean-Claude Louise Marie will never be. A summer morning on the Champs-Élysées, the empty table, the street cafes. Sunlight melting through an open doorway. Jean-Claude is left to face another day.
Jean-Claude, I will meet you at the Champs-Élysées.
I'll meet you at midnight.
Oh, le Tour Eiffel.
Under the moonlight.
Second étage.
I'll meet you at midnight.
It's smoky look. Here we go. I'll meet you at midnight. Under the moonlight.
I'll meet you at midnight.
I'll be smoking a shit, Ain.
Jean-Claude Louise Marie.
I'll be wearing a wing collar shirt in a lovely smashing manner. Hands up for taking down the decorations today. It could be time. Hands up if your clutch is gone on your car. Thought so. Hands up for digestive biscuits and feeling okay about everything. I don't know what that means. Hands up for being off. But there's more. Wanting to go back to work. Anyone? Thought not.
Baby.
Don't you? Pussycat Dolls now.
Dolls. I know you like me.
I know you like me.
I know you do.
I know you do.
That's why whenever I come around, she's on. Oh.
It's easy to see. And in the back of your mind, I know you should be on with me. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you wish your girlfriend was raw like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was fun like me? Don't you? Don't you? Fight the feeling. Leave it alone. 'Cause if it ain't love, it just ain't enough to leave a happy home. Let's keep it friendly. You have to play fair. See, I don't care, but I know she ain't gon' want to share. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Like me? Don't you? Don't you, baby? Don't you? Alright, sing. Don't you wish your girlfriend was raw like me? Raw. Don't you wish your girlfriend was fun like me? Big fan. Don't you? Don't you? I know I'm on your mind. I know we'd have a good time. I'm your friend. I'm fun and I'm fine. I ain't lying. Look at me. You ain't blind. I know I'm on your mind. I know we'd have a good time. I'm your friend. I'm fun and I'm fine. I ain't lying. Look at me. You ain't lying. See, I know she loves you.
I know she loves you.
I understand.
I understand.
I'd probably be just as crazy about you if you were my old man. Maybe next lifetime.
Maybe next lifetime.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Until then.
Big Show 2018, Steve Wright in the afternoon. You can email us steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2 for a shout out.
Excuse me.
What is it, Gary?
Do you know it's 2018?
A man in Zagreb, I hope I've pronounced that correctly, banged his head on a street lamp. That sounds very, very painful. And he woke up the next morning speaking like the late Huey Green. I mean that sincerely, friends. Call me. 08000. Okay.
Didn't quite catch that at the end.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
It's time we should talk about it. There's no secrets kept in here. secrets kept in here. I see the likeness in his smile and the way he stands makes it all worthwhile. And if I wish to stop it all, and if I wish to comfort the I wish to stop it all.
2:16 and China Crisis, wishful thinking. BBC Radio 2. Email us steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. Text 88291. Tweet us at BBC Radio 2.
I don't lose my temper
Mr.
very
President.
often. Steve, start the weather forecast or I'll go into one.
Mild, brighter but still windy across most of England and Wales. Cold and wet across Scotland and Northern Ireland. A high of 13 in Torquay. Then we've got tonight, well, more... Excuse me.
Right in the afternoon.
Thank you. More wind and rain across much of Scotland, southern England and Wales. And then tomorrow, a mixture of sunshine and showers for most of the country. The heaviest rain will be in Scotland, where there'll be lots of snow across higher ground. Sunset tonight, Fort William 3:55, Middlesbrough 3:54, Sheffield 4:01 and Plymouth 4:27.
Like sun lays me down. With my mind she runs throughout the night. No need to fight, never a frown. With golden brown, every time just like the last. On her ship tied to the mast, to distant lands, takes both my hands. Never a frown, with golden brown. Golden brown, fine a temptress. Through the ages she's heading west. From far away, stays for a day. Never a frown, with golden brown.
Stranglers, the golden brown. Steve mentioned my dad. That's Trevor Woodgate, out driving his truck somewhere in the country. I used to go out on the road with him in my summer holidays as a teenager. Where's he to listen to you? That's from Matthew Woodgate, and I'm working in Tollesbury, Essex today. Hello, Happy New Year. Righty, the children are back to school, husband is back to work, the house is empty. Make it a good one. I'm in the bath listening to Radio 2. Happy New Year from Susan Plain. Have a good splash around.
Barry Humphrey's forgotten musical masterpieces.
Celebrating artists who made their name during the age of the wireless, long before the invention of FLAC digital audio compression. whatever that may mean.
If it's naughty to rouge your lips, shake your shoulders and twist your hips.
It's odd that in this age of communication, we seem to have quite forgotten the basics. It's also now very hard to imagine that there was a time when the whole family sat around the wireless listening to the greatest stars of the day. Join me for more vintage delights.
Tuesday night from 10
on BBC Radio 2.
Luck in my direction, I caught it in my hands today. I finally made a tricky French connection. You winked and gave me your okay. I'll take you on a trip beside the ocean and drop the top of Chesapeake Bay. Ain't nothing like the sky that knows a potion. The moon will send you on your way. Feels right. Moonlight feels right. We'll lay back and observe the constellations and watch the moon smiling bright. I'll play the radio on southern stations, 'cause southern bells are hell at night. You say you came to Baltimore from Ole Miss, a class of 7-4 gold ring. The eastern moon looks ready for a wet kiss to make the tide rise again. Moonlight feels right. Moonlight feels right. You know I'm giving you a warning, 'cause me and Moon are itching to play. I'll take you on a trip beside the ocean and drop the top of Chesapeake Bay. Ain't nothing like the sky that knows a potion. The moon will send you on your way. Moonlight.
Long before the caramel macchiato, there was Starbuck. Moonlight feels right.
Moonlight.
Starbuck feels right.
Moonlight.
Here's what's occurring today. Griff Rhys-Jones. New live show, Where Was I? We love Griff. There's actor, singer, dancer Ray Fearon. We love Ray as well. He's starring in Guys and Dolls in Manchester, one we did earlier. Here's Tim Smith. Here's Jamie Lee Grace later, Bobby Pryor, Anthony Birchley, Matt the Sports Guy. The oldies chosen by Wendy Coward from Colchester, Essex. Emails, texts and tweets, social media, news from the net. The showbiz, the lifestyle, the Ents news.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Súbeme la radio.
Sunshine in the rain. In the mind is the pain. They on me out like stain. Yeah, yeah.
Súbeme la radio, que esta es mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo.
Time we leave it, but now we feel it. Turn up the music and run pain away.
you forever. Don't act like you don't feel it. I should've loved you better, but I still can't believe it. It's killing me that you're gone. How the hell do I move on? I'm drinking from this bottle, 'cause I can take it no more.
Alright then, girl, yo. Right fall, I'm always a feel of way. Baby girl, come and look me, no see your face. Remember the days when we would blaze and everything was amazing.
Súbeme la radio, que esta es mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo.
Time will heal it, but now we feel it. Turn up the music and run pain away.
Súbeme la radio, que esta es mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo. Tráeme el alcohol que quita el dolor. Hoy vamos a juntar la luna y el sol.
My body on your body, my heart against your heart. But when I go to touch it, I just wake up in the dark. You gotta know that I miss you. I can never forget you. Girl, I know I gotta let go, but I wish that I was with you.
Súbeme la radio, que esta es mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo.
Time will heal it, but now we feel it. Turn up the music and run pain away.
Súbeme la radio, que esta es mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo. Tráeme el alcohol que quita el dolor. Hoy vamos a juntar la luna y el sol.
Tell you this, make your body turn twist, make you reminisce. Baby girl, 'cause you know, so me never miss. Now you're gone from my life, me a penny this. How me and you turn into enemies. Sunshine on my life, bare memories. To get you back in my yard, that's where it is. I swear it is. Baby girl, you are drain on me energies.
Yo no te miento, todavía te espero. Sabes bien que te quiero. No sé vivir sin ti.
Sobem la radio. Enrique Iglesias, Sean Paul. Steve, still a bit windy here in Dorset. Just got my head wrapped up in the quilt cover whilst unpegging it from the line. Oh no! Careful, Anna. Steve, baking coconut cake on a very windy, rainy day in beautiful bonus on Windermere. Oh, it's lovely there, even on a windy day. Save your slice. Yes, please. Love the show, Steve. Happy New Year to the team. That's from Heidi Crook. Wrighty, just wanted to say a huge thank you for the serious jocking at the Ultimate Christmas Party in December. It was the cherry on the amazing cake of the night. You demand. As for the little show of yours, it gets a lot of love in an OG from us. Malcolm and Leanne from Gosport in Hampshire. Thank you for that. What is it, Paul?
When me and John, we came up with TV, we just kind of started the group, We kicked Logie out of the band and we kind of just worked on it, John said, leave it, don't go there. He's Scottish, he's got a bit of a temper. But, I said, no, listen, I worked on it. And that's what you got to do. I worked on it until I got it right, So George Martin, he mixed it, and that's how we came up with the BBC.
My breath away.
Last Night in the Pits. That's brilliant. Loving your work. Keep it up, Steve. Thank you. From Ronnie. It's Ronnie Honor, I think it is, and James Brelt in Cardiff, South Wales.
You wrote your autograph on the far side of the sky. You were cut at the falling rain, but you never told us why. You painted with fire, only the ashes now remain. The monochrome desire, you left us too young to explain. Well, you lead us to an empty room and frame it with the stacks of blue. That little boy who saw the truth, he left us with international blue. International blue. Here's my gift to you, a soundtrack to the void, the deepest of interludes, the mist that you destroyed. And I saw that color through a clear wide window, and I saw that color, and I knew I had to go. Well, you lead us to an empty room and frame it with the skies of blue. The little boy who saw the truth, he left us with international blue. International blue. Well, you lead us to an empty room and frame it with the skies of blue. The little boy who saw the truth, he left us with international blue. International blue. International
International Blue, Manic Street Preachers.
Hello, Jeremy.
Hello, Tim. Now, very important question. Have you ever crotcheted? No, that's a typo. It's crocheted an entire tea cosy or a bobble hat on the train. It's an alarming trend that's on the rise. Do call now.
I used to score my life. Music was always in my head, as it is now.
Returning to BBC Radio 2.
Everything has a soundtrack.
Nile Rodgers.
Everything around me, I score. Like, I look at you, I look at him, I look at the people around the room, I look at the trees, and everything has music. So just walking down the street, I have a thing going with me. I always have a band playing. I always have an inner DJ.
Nile Rodgers' Good Times.
I grew up with lots of culture, music, television, and film all the time. That was my life.
Wednesday nights from 10 on BBC Radio 2.
Time to to bring on the crew, and it's Janie Lee Grace and Tim Smith, and let's look at factoids. Janie, what you got?
1 million US $1 bills will weigh exactly 1 ton.
Oh, that's interesting. Here's Tim.
Mandarin Chinese is the most commonly spoken language on the planet.
All right, you two guess. These common items were invented where? Paint roller, egg cartons, IMAX movies, and instant mashed potato. Where were they all invented?
Germany.
No. Scotland.
No.
Oh, okay. Sweden.
No.
The United States of America.
Canada.
Factoids. 'Cause I found love in you. Doing it right, doing it right. I walk the road for you. Doing it right, doing it right. Seconds, minutes, hours, lifetimes. Doing it right, doing it right. I found love in you. Doing it right, doing it right. Hands up for a miracle, up high for a miracle. Oh, this smoke don't stop, but we let it go, but we let it go on and on. Flashback to a year ago, count stacks 52 ago. All the hope dropped down like a domino, but we let it go on and on. Will someone take a ride with me back to the world where we can see echoes strong with a deep concrete hazy? Won't you take a ride with me? Take a ride with me. The seas that come never go. Please make way for telephones. Call me crazy, call me slow. Go hang up, but won't you take a ride with me? Come and take a ride with me. 'Cause I found love in you. Doing it right, doing it right. I walk the world for you. Doing it right, doing it right. Seconds, minutes, hours, lifetimes. Doing it right, doing it right. I found love in you. Doing it right, doing it right. Hands up for a miracle, up high for a miracle. Oh, the smoke don't stop, but we let it go, but we let it go on and on. Flashback to a year ago, count stacks 52 ago. All the hope dropped down like a domino, but we let it go on and on. Will someone take a ride with me back to the planet sanity? Desert plain, ocean wave, techno crazy. Won't you take a ride with me? Take a ride with me. The seas that come never go. Please make way for climate phobes. 2 degrees, you're spilling seas. To Bay Queen, oh, won't you take a ride with me?
Lifetimes, oh wonder.
Come and take a ride.
Got 21 to 3 on the big show. Steve, it's Adrian here, driving to Chester with my husband Marcus on his birthday. Can you play us a song, please? Oh, and please tell him I love him. Thank you. Okay, that's done for you. Good show, Steve. Keep it up. Can you say happy birthday to my workmate Roy from all the girls in Aynsham? Few things going on today. Thursday, 4th of January, the Mayfair Antiques and Fine Art Fair is on. Isn't that always on? The 4-day American Dialect Society annual meeting begins in Salt Lake City. It's interesting. The Silicon Valley International Auto Show starts in San Jose in California. Do you know the way? The Fertility Conference is happening right now in Liverpool. The Phuket Rendezvous Show, which is a luxury lifestyle and yachting event, that started in Thailand. And it's press night for the stage adaptation of Banana Banana Man at Southwark Playhouse tonight. The USPGA, of course, starts in Hawaii. In tonight's Premier League match, Spurs play West Ham at Wembley. And the African Football of the Year will be awarded later in Accra, in Ghana. Nominees include Mo Salah and Sadio Mane from Liverpool and Chelsea's Victor Moses. Happy birthday, Craig Revel Horwood. I noticed that you were recently in last series of Who Do You Think You Are, and I didn't know that you were born in Australia.
Yes, Ballarat, a lovely gold mining town called Ballarat.
Wow.
And actually, it goes back generations. I thought I was just born there, but actually my whole family go back like 3 generations to the gold rush. And it was really interesting, actually, finding out that my great-great-grandfather was a 1871 Australasian clog dancing champion.
Oh, thank you, darling. UK farmers are to, that's what he says, are to receive the same level of subsidies they get from the EU for 5 years after Brexit, the Environment Secretary says. That's Michael Gove. Down at these 2 farming seminars and meetings down there in Oxford. I understand that I wasn't watching, because obviously I watched the BBC, but ITV had a bit of a panic last night. Nothing came of it. The fire alarm went off and they had to temporarily vacate, I believe.
That was during the news, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, absolutely. Tom Bradby said something like, I'm terribly sorry, but I don't know what to do now.
What did they do then? Just show a potter's wheel for 3 minutes? Or was it commercials?
Well, in the old days, you used to have a cartoon ready, didn't they? Big Popeye come on. And that would be a shocker.
I don't think they did that, though.
Donald Trump was befuddled by his election win, did not enjoy his inauguration, and was scared of the White House, according to a new book. And let me go to Janie and do some anniversaries. You'll get most of these, I think.
Oh, no, I won't.
Yes, you will. This man died. He was in Thin Lizzy. He died of a drug overdose in 1986. His name was
Phil Lynott.
Phil Lynott.
loved
He was a
Thin
sweet,
Lizzy.
sweet man.
God, yeah.
This magazine first published the pop chart in New York, 1936.
Billboard?
Is correct. The first successful appendix operation is performed in Iowa by Dr. Williams West Grant. That was this day, 1885. Who was Louis Braille?
Well, the obvious answer would be the person who invented Braille.
Yes,
Oh, good.
that's right. 1809, French inventor of the alphabet system for the blind. Floyd Patterson, then, Tim.
A very famous American boxer from the 40s and 50s.
Yeah, born this day, 1935, heavyweight boxer. Sir Isaac Newton, also.
British scientist, of course, very famous scientist.
Yeah, mathematician who discovered the law of gravity.
Yeah, because Apple fell on his head, didn't it? Apple did.
Well, no, I've got a different story.
Macca here, well, how did we come up with gravity? I get asked this question a lot, well, it's very easy to answer, people out there, hello. It was so that everyone could stand, walk straight, and have a great life, and it became that way so you could eat a sandwich. John loved it, George loved it, but Ringo, he was kind of against it, and he kind of just floated off for a few days, with his drum kit. And he was found in Africa. We came over again. I mean, he came around to the idea eventually, But we said, well, since you didn't listen to us the first time, you can walk home.
I'm no professional dancer. Baby, I ain't no Michael Jackson. But I would learn any move, get with any groove, just to dance with you. I'll let my feet do the talking. I'm better off when I'm walking. Show you what I can do. And you know it's true. I yourself up and I'll try it again and again until you see. I'll take you by the hand. Just listen to me. Oh, baby, if you could just give me a half of a chance to make you understand. I know exactly who I am. I know Michael Jackson. But give me one chance to dance. Give me one chance.
Just give me one chance to dance. It's Naughty Boy, Joe Jonas. I got 14-3 now. Here's Bobby. What you got?
Thank you, Steve. Between Carlisle and Longtown, north of Carlisle, the A7 at West Linton is still closed between Harker Park and Longtown. So just be aware following this earlier accident. It's still shut both ways. M6 southbound is still closed with the overturned lorry between 39 and 36. So from Shapdown to Kirby Lonsdale, we've got it completely closed. They have put in a sign diversion. Of course, it is having an impact on the area. The A6 through Kendal, we've got severe delays around the Appleby Road, the A685. Now, we're told it's taking about an hour to get down the A6 through that stretch because of the extra congestion avoiding the M6. It's not an easy route to divert, really. The M55 westbound, there was a bump between 3 and 4 to Blackpool. That has now gone. M5, if you're heading up towards Birmingham, northbound at 4 for Bromsgrove. Following the fire yesterday, it's still one lane shut, so it's still a little bit slow through there, but not too bad. The latest on the M1 southbound at 2, the exit Slit Road to the A41 is still closed because it's flooded. Also on the M1 on the southbound side, but a little bit further up, 17 to 16, there's a breakdown, but traffic's coping reasonably well. Now, the Severn Bridge, the M48, that's the old Severn Bridge, the first Severn crossing, eastbound, so into England from Monmouthshire and Wales, we've got it closed eastbound completely to all vehicles. Westbound, it's closed to high-sided vehicles, so everything else has to use the M4 route, Severn Bridge, the second Severn crossing, if you're on the eastbound route. So westbound is closed to high-sided vehicles. If you're going away from England, so I don't confuse you, in towards Wales, you can use the westbound first Severn crossing. It's confusing a lot of people. First of all, to the M25 on the clockwise route, we've got an accident. This is between 13 and 14. One lane is shut, and then finally anti-clockwise at 12. Again, the entry Slit Road. There's a breakdown, and that's causing slow traffic on the main carriageway. Back with more 40 minutes.
Thank you, the Bobster.
Are you a man who loves and cherishes and cares for me? Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Are you a guard in a prison, maximum security? Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Do we stay home all the time? 'Cause you want me to yourself. Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Or am I locked away out of fear that I find someone else? Is that you? Is that you? Yeah. Well, I don't like leaving under your spotlight just because
Right, looking down some more news of the day. Apparently you are what you prefer to eat. Research reveals today the link between taste preferences and personality. And let me just ask you if you like bitter foods or sweet foods. What do you like both?
Well, I think it varies. I mean, I suppose I like bitter foods if you're thinking of something like vegetables, you know, dark green leafy vegetables. Are they bitter? I don't know.
I don't know. So you wouldn't say that you veer towards bitter?
Well, I don't think I veer towards sweet. I don't like heavily sweet foods, but then I'm partial to a sweet potato or a banana.
Oh, I like sweet potato all of a sudden.
No,
what about you?
Definitely veer towards sweet foods. I love biscuits, I love chocolate peanuts. Okay. I like sweet fruit as well, to be honest.
You're both okay, because the results suggest that bitter is not better.
Oh.
One study demonstrates a positive correlation between a preference for bitter taste and negative personality traits, like narcissism. Items with the highest bitterness ratings include beer, coffee, tonic water and celery. I don't find coffee bitter. Oh, and radishes. Who eats radishes? Do you eat radishes?
Oh, in the old days, that was all a salad was, wasn't it? A little bit of iceberg lettuce and a radish.
Radish?
Yeah. Actually, they're really good. I had some delivered in like an organic veg box, and I hadn't had them for years. But they were really big radish. And actually, when you slice them up and bung them with a salad, they're really good. But I think that's a load of old nonsense, if you don't mind me saying, on account of, you know, if you're not meant to be a decent person if you like bitter foods, well, let's look at the other way then. Let's just all eat loads of sugary foods. And we might be nice people, but we'll be, you know, lard bottoms.
Homeland star Damian Lewis has publicly thanked the pilot of his holiday jet after a terrifying emergency landing. What else going on? Other headlines here. Buttony. If you suffer from buttony, it's a form of acne that shows up on your butt. This is according to Health magazine. It happens when you wear tight jeans or pants.
Please.
No, and are sitting for long periods of time.
Yeah.
If an over-the-counter acne product doesn't clear your rear, then you ask your doctor for stronger stuff. That's an actual report.
I know it's an actual report, but sometimes you don't have to read all the actual reports out, okay? You didn't need to read that one out because everybody, let's be honest, from time to time, will suffer from that. It's a sweaty region.
Yes. Well, no, I don't mean...
It's just like a weather report.
Let's move on now.
Yeah. I'd forgotten, by the way, that Great British Railways is back. Michael Portillo. They're on Series 9 now. 3 of 15 starts tonight, and they're going to Shoreham by Sea, which I know, and also Croydon, which I know very well. I know that doesn't sound very exotic, but Shoreham's a fabulous place.
Never been there.
So it's Croydon.
Never been there, but I love that series. I mean, because he always finds something interesting along the way.
Well,
stops off, talks to people, and wears raspberry-coloured trousers.
I know that, and some really wacky jackets, but Shoreham's great. They've got a little boating community in Shoreham that I know of, and Croydon is a great city. They've got trams there, of course.
Yeah, and it's got a history of its own with the aerodrome and stuff there in Croydon.
Yeah. The mechanic Gary lives in Croydon.
Does he?
Yeah.
Hello, Gary.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Gary.
Everyone say hello to Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Yeah, I spoke to Gary last night. It's all fixed. Death in Paradise, 9 o'clock tonight. Also, brand new series. And here's Janie. What you got?
I love this piece. We hoard £10 billion worth of clothes that we never wear. It's not only me then. Oh,
really?
dear. Yeah, this says many of us hang on to our favourite pair of jeans, hoping that we'll one day lose enough weight to be able to fit into them.
True.
And the survey has revealed the scale of our hoarding habits. Millions as we embark on January diets. In total, we have more than £10 billion worth of clothes that we never wear in our wardrobes. Now, obviously, it's more women than men, although men are guilty too. Shall I tell you the top 5 items?
Yeah, please.
Well, so, OK, the waste in our wardrobes then. The top 5 for women is we hang on to skirts we don't wear anymore, jackets, at number 3, tops, number 2, jeans, and number 1, evening dresses. Totally true. You can't throw away a really nice evening dress because, you know, you might need it next Christmas or whatever.
And it's worth a lot of money.
And you might be slimmer. Exactly. Yeah. And then for men, see if this is true. Number 5, work shirts. Number 4, jumpers. 3, jackets. 2, jeans. And number 1, you hang on to T-shirts that you're never going to wear.
Yeah, it's true.
Is that
the
true?
very annoying thing about shirts for us men is that you buy a shirt and it's lovely fit and everything, then you bang it in the washing machine and it immediately goes down to another size. So then you put it in the wardrobe and forget about it.
Are you sure it's not you?
I was
It's gone
going to
up a
say,
size.
excuse me. No, Janie is right. I have far too many shirts. My wife says to me, "Do you need you don't wear all those shirts?" I do. I rotate them. I try and rotate them, especially the work shirts. But you're washing them incorrectly if they're shrinking.
Yeah.
They don't immediately shrink.
Well, I tell you what it is, and I've mentioned this on the air before, all the things on the washing machine have worn off. So I don't...
You want to get yourself a Sharpie?
Yeah, I do really.
Not think about investing maybe in a new washing machine?
And I've tried to find out the make of it, on the internet, but that's worn off as well.
Is it an Indesit twin tub from 1963?
No, I don't. I honestly don't know. I haven't got a clue what it is. So sometimes stuff shrinks.
I've got an idea. Test it out on each one. Give yourself a little project. Test it out with something you don't care about.
Yeah.
You know, like a different item, even a tea towel or something.
Yeah.
And then you can find out and write it on there.
Well,
job done.
You know, I dropped my best hat yesterday. I mentioned it on the air, so I put the best hat in the washing machine last night, and I haven't got it out to dry it yet, that might have shrunk
I don't
already.
think hats are meant to go in the washing machine, are they? What kind of hat?
Oh.
Are
they?
Well, unless it's like a soft beret, you don't want to put a hat with a brim in there, do you?
No, it's not with a brim.
It's your cap, isn't it?
It's my cap.
Yeah, it's a linen cap.
That'd be all right, wouldn't it?
It's never going to go on your head
on
after
a
you've
low
washed
wash.
it.
No. You're on the big show.
I knew a man from a small town who studied the stars and became one of faith and devotion and wisdom. My lantern lit way that I walk on, an emblem of love, looking from above, telling me there's always light. You can rule the world. You can rule the world. If you let love win, let love rule the world. I'm looking for signs in a playground. A bed of white feathers I sleep on. In every man that I see now, this armor of mine I've got to pass on. An emblem of love, looking from above, telling me there's always light. We can rule the world. We can rule the world. If we let love win, let love rule the world. We will be bulletproof. We will be bulletproof. Yeah, we will be bulletproof. We will be bulletproof.
That's new from the reunited Cause. It's called Bulletproof Love.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
2018.
When we come back, the non-stop oldies chosen by Wendy Coward from Colchester in Essex.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Anthony Birchley. Theresa May has apologised for delays to operations and hospital admissions as the latest figures show that the NHS in England is struggling to cope with winter pressures. Almost 17,000 patients were made to wait at least half an hour in ambulances outside English hospitals in the last week of December, a 40% rise on the previous 7 days. Professor John Appleby is from the health charity the Nuffield Trust.
Over the last few winters, the NHS has been going into autumn, into winter, running much hotter, more beds occupied, staff under more pressure and so on. Clearly, hospitals need to work out some headroom, which does suggest that we need to start looking at relieving the sort of pressures all year round.
The Environment Secretary, Michael Gove, has called on farmers to embrace the changes he's proposing to agriculture post-Brexit. The current system of subsidies are expected to remain in place until 2024. After that, farmers and landowners will have to earn subsidies by protecting the environment or improving public access to the countryside. Minette Batters, who's the Deputy President of the National Farmers Union, says her members are likely to be feeling somewhat reassured.
I think what they will welcome is the opportunity to have time to make changes. That certainty of thinking has been much needed, and that's been received today. So that's very helpful. It's also very helpful that Michael Gove is talking very robustly about a national food policy, and that has been something that has been missing for a very long time.
A man's been arrested after a fatal stabbing in a betting shop in Birmingham. Police were called to a branch of Paddy Power at lunchtime where they found a man with severe head injuries. He was pronounced dead at the scene. A 95-year-old woman who knocked down and killed a man after mistaking the accelerator for the brake has been given a suspended sentence. Gertrude Lister told police that her car just took off as she tried to leave a cemetery in Maidenhead on Valentine's Day last year. Shares in Debenhams dipped by 20% today due to poor Christmas sales. The department store has warned that profits will be hit because it was forced to reduce prices to keep up with competitors. John T. Bloom reports.
Debenhams has been hit by the perfect storm. It's dependent on sales in expensive and big stores and does not have a large enough presence online. It's been forced to cut costs and slash prices in the run-up to Christmas, which should be the busiest and most profitable time of the year. Now it's warning annual profits will be between £18 and £28 million less than expected. It's just the latest blow for Debenhams, whose shares have been in long-term decline for a decade.
Scotland Yard has asked the Home Office to pay £38 million for its investigation into the fire at Grenfell Tower in West London. It says it's one of the biggest and most complex inquiries in the history of the force. That's the BBC News at 3:03 on Next at 4.
Thanks, Anthony. Here come the oldies.
Hi, it's Steve Wright in the afternoon on the BBC.
Non-stop oldies brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.
I play the street life because there's no place I can go. Street life, it's the only life I know. Street life, and there's 1,000 parts to play. Street life, until you play your life away. You let the people see just who you wanna be, and every night you shine just like a superstar. That's how the life is played, a tempting masquerade. You dress, you walk, you talk, you're who you think you are. Street life, you can run away from time. Street life, for a nickel or a dime. Street life, but you better not get old. Street life, or you're gonna feel the cold. There's always love for sale, a grown-up fairy tale. Prince Charming always smiles behind a silver spoon. And if you keep it young, your song is always on. Your love will pay your way beneath the silver moon. Street life, street life, street life. Oh, street life.
you know the drill. When the oldies come on, it's time for a cup of tea. Well, that's what we do. The oldies chosen by Wendy Coward from Colchester in Essex. Thank you, Wendy. Hey, Steve and team, I'm a 50-something person and recently took early retirement from my job as a probation officer. I now write about crime instead, and I love my new life. I live with my partner Kevin, and we're currently doing up a house in Sicily. However, we still manage to hear the big show when we're away, and it's always a nice reminder of home. I love music from the 70s and 80s, and it would be great if you could mention Jill, who's also from Colchester and loves your show. Jill's an amazing friend, and I've known her since I was 11. We used to go to the Tartan House nightclub back in the 80s, and Evelyn's Champagne King song is on my list. It's for her. Oh, yeah, we're going to play that for you later. I also adore Jason Mraz and my daughter Lucy, and we always go and see him when he's here in the UK. Best wishes from Wendy. Ciao.
I stayed out late one night and you moved in. I didn't mind 'cause of the state you were in. May I remind you that it's been a year since then. Today the landlady, she said to me,
What did she say?
your loony friend just made a pass at me.
Slap him in the face.
Perhaps you might enjoy a cottage by the sea. So pack your toys away, your pretty boys away, your 45s away, your alibis away, your Spanish flies away, your one more tries away, your old tie-dyes away. You're moving out today.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Your nasty habits ain't confined to bed. The grocer told me what you do with bread.
What do you do?
Why don't you take up with the baker's wife instead of me, fool? Pack up your rubber duck. I'd like to wish you luck. Your funny cigarettes, your 61 cassettes. Pack all your clothes away, your rubber hose away, your old day clothes away. You're moving out today.
I hate to do it. I hate to do it. I hate to do it. I hate it. I just can't take it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Pack up your dirty looks, your songs that have no hooks, your stacks of modern screen, your portrait of the queen, your mangy cat away, your baby fat away, you're headed that away. You're moving out today. Pack up your fork and spoon, please leave my Lorna Doones, your map of Mozambique, your water bed that leaks. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Can't help it, the girl can't help it. Can't help it, the girl can't help it. Can't help it, the girl can't help it. Get out of my house, you dirty. La 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 la, la 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 la.
Non-stop oldies. Carol Bayer Sager, you're moving out today. These oldies chosen by Wendy Coward from Colchester.
Every day. Non-stop oldies. Non-stop.
Burning, you keep my whole body yearning. You got me so confused, it's a shame.
Everybody's high on consolation. Everybody's trying to tell me what is right for me. Yeah. I need a drink and a quick decision. Now it's up to me. What will be? She's gone. She's gone. I better learn how to face. She's gone. She's gone. I pay the devil to replace her. She's gone. And she's gone. What went wrong? Get up in the morning, look in the mirror. I'm worn as a toothbrush hanging in the stand. Yeah. My face ain't looking any younger. Now I can see love taking her toll on me. She's gone. She's gone. I better learn how to face. She's gone. She's gone. I pay the devil to replace her. She's gone. She's gone. What went wrong? Spend eternity in the city. Let the carbon and monoxide choke my thoughts away. In pretty bodies, self-dissolving memories. They can never be what she was to me. She's gone. She's gone. I better learn how to face. She's gone. She's gone. I pay the devil to replace her. She's gone. And she's gone. What went
She's gone. Daryl Hall and John Oates on the non-stop oldies.
There are times the moonlight zero mind. The love after the hate, the love will lead to late. The love after the hate, the love will lead to late. I wish we wake up one day. Everyone will move up, caught up in the days and the ever-changing moods, yeah. Let me tell you now.
Simon Mayo at 5 o'clock today. Resident cook Nigel cooks a jam roly-poly and custard. Yes! That's the second course, obviously. That or third course. That'll be with Simon after 5. Bob Harris Country at 7. Animatronic sits in for Joe at 8 o'clock. Radio 2 Art Show with Jonathan. And it's the best highlights of 2017 with guests including Jane Birkin, Gary Newman, St Vincent, Kate Tempest, Carolyn Franklin, David Sedaris, Terry Gilliam, Roland Moray, Paul Stanley and Bill Murray. And it's at 10.
Got a call from an old friend, we used to be real close. Said he couldn't go on the American way. Closed the shop, sold a house, bought a ticket to the West Coast. Now he gives them a stand-up routine in LA. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright. I don't want you to tell me it's time to come home. I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone. Never said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was a victim of circumstance. I still belong. Don't get me wrong. And you can speak your mind, but not on my time. They will tell you you can't sleep alone in a strange place. Then they'll tell you you can't sleep with somebody else. Ah, but sooner or later you sleep in your own space. Either way, it's okay, you wake up with yourself. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright. I don't want you to tell me it's time to come home. I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone. Never said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was a victim of circumstance. I still belong. Don't get me wrong. You can speak your mind, but not on my time. I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone.
My Life, Billy Joel. Mild, brighter, but still windy across most of England and Wales. Cold and wet across Scotland and Northern Ireland. A high of 13 in Torquay. Tonight, more wind and rain across much of Scotland, I'm afraid, southern England and Wales. No. A mixture of sunshine tomorrow and showers. That's Friday for most of the UK. The heaviest rain will be in Scotland, where there'll be lots of snow across higher ground. Sunset tonight in Fort William, 3:55. That's in half an hour's time. In Middlesbrough, 3:54. In Sheffield, it's 4:01. And Plymouth, 4:27.
Michael Ball and Alfie Boe.
Let's go, we're here! How are you?
Together for a spectacular night of live music.
We can approach songs that you think you know, but by having the two voices, they sort of take on another life. And they're great to perform live as well.
Friday night is Music Night, starring Michael Ball.
Over here, Bally.
And Alfie Boe.
Take it away.
Recorded in Glasgow. Available on the BBC Radio 2 website.
Thank you, guys.
Steve Wright in the Afternoon, 2018.
It's hit after hit, the non-stop oldies every day. Boop bop, boop bop. Boop bop, boop bop. Boop bop, boop bop. Boop bop, boop bop.
Way down south in Birmingham, I mean south in Alabama's an old place where people go to dance the night away.
It's a junction where the town folk meet at each function in their best they'll greet you. Ba-doo-ba-da-ba-doo-bop. 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 Ooh-wah, ooh-wah, ooh-wah.
Down south in Birmingham, I mean south in Alabama's that old place.
Boop bop, boop bop. Boop bop, boop bop. Boop bop, boop bop. Boop bop, boop bop. Way down south in Birmingham, I mean south in Alabama's an old place where people go to dance the night away. They all drive all 1 miles to get blues. That southern style soul
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to beat you, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest. And nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some. But I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours.
Open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 and love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved, love, 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 love. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Do you, but do you want to come on? I scooch on over closer, dear, and I will nibble your ear. I've been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer. But my breath fogged up the glass, and so I drew a new face and I laughed. I guess what I'll be saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of vanities and just go with the seasons. It's
so those were the non-stop oldies, rounding off with that favourite of hers, and that's Jason Mraz, I'm Yours. Thank you very much, Wendy Coward from Colchester in Essex for those non-stop oldies. Hey, Stephen Team, listening to your little show with my wife Julie in sunny 23 Celsius Playa Flamenca in the Costa Blanca. Always hear these shout-outs from the sun when at work and thought I'd get in on the act. Cheers, Steve from Burnley. Oh, that's Steve from Burnley. Stephen Team, I'm writing my thank you cards to my friends for the Christmas gifts they sent to me whilst I listen to you. Good New Year to you all. At Radio 2 Margaret in Cornwall, thank you. My husband and I are in the car travelling from Exeter to London, off to Memphis tomorrow, followed by New Orleans next week. Can you give us a shout out and keep your fingers crossed that as our first stop, Philadelphia Airport is open without long delays tomorrow. I'll check on that for you later. Loving your show. That's Jackie Mead. Loving the show as always. Great tunage. Can I get a shout out to my fellow learner drivers that have been having lessons today? Absolutely. I think that's from Steve Beebe. His name is Beebe. Last name is Beebe. I love it. Steve, Happy New Year to you and all at Radio 2. Today is my son Daniel James's birthday, who lives with his ma and sister in Cranham in Essex. Please wish him a happy 27th birthday. You've done that. Many thanks from Dan's dad. That's Richard. Potential first-time buyers must typically save for 8 years to afford to deposit to buy a house. Data suggesting a typical 20% deposit in London, for example, is now more than 80 grand, according to the Nationwide Building Society. I know. A severe winter storm is hitting the eastern US, extending a cold snap that has already claimed 11 lives. Forecasters say a severe pressure drop will lead to an explosive winter storm along the eastern US and is already bringing snow to Florida. The US is currently on its 10th day of record-breaking frigid temperatures, which began around Christmas. But the predicted new storm has led weather people to employ a new term, bomb cyclone. Fans of Iron Brew have started stockpiling the soft drink ahead of a planned change in the recipe. So now you're up to date.
Steve, sorry to interrupt.
What
it's
is it
only
now?
me. Any chance of playing some Stormzy?
Yeah, later. No, it's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. First of all, the M6 now southbound. The closure is still in place between 39 and 36. So it's closed between Shap and Kirby Lonsdale. Ahead of that, on Junction 40, Penrith, getting lots of calls, including the Rustler, saying there's a big queue at Junction 40. Now, people were thinking it was the traffic lights doing their own thing. I don't think it's that. What I think it is there's a queue coming off at 40 and people trying to find their own route to miss the queues down at 39 at Shap as traffic takes the official diversion route. That official diversion route is the long A6. If you're southbound, 75 minutes to do that diversion route. So some people are trying to take the long way around, thinking it might save some time. So if you are doing that, the long way around does look fairly easy, but I can't see everything. It looks a little bit easier and a bit lighter, but there are queues at 40, and it's just the amount of traffic going off at 40. Southbound closure still in 39 to 36. Now, further down on the M6, southbound 19 to 18, Knutsford to Holmes Chapel. We've got debris in the carriageway, so they've they've closed a lane in the roadworks, so it's extra slow through there. M5 northbound resurfacing work at 4 following yesterday's lorry fire at Bromsgrove. There's still one lane shut. Traffic's a little bit slow on the approach. M48, the first 7 crossing, open to all vehicles, both directions, so you can use both of them now. There is still a lane closed though, so it's a little bit heavy through there. M1 southbound breakdown 17 to 16 to Daventry, still one lane shut. And the M25 finally, anti-clockwise. If you want to get off at junction 2 to the A2, the exit Slit Road is closed at 2 to the A2 from the M25 anti-clockwise following an accident. The queue is back to 3, so it's slow from the M20. Back with more 20 minutes.
Our lovely friend Griff coming on with us soon. Griff.
And here's the cross that indisputably tells us we're on the pilgrim route. And we're also coming into what's bandit country. What are they called?
They're called the Gwysiad Cochion.
And what does that mean, Robert?
It means, red wild bandits, something like that.
Red wild bandits. Yes. And they were...
Griff coming up soon. From the Killers doing an anthemic thing. By the way, you can email us at steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Thank you. Almost 20 to 4 now. And now we're back for more factoids. Here's Janie Lee Grace.
Giraffes can't swim.
Oh, bless them.
Aww.
I like a giraffe. Money left over from Christmas. Well, the thing is, go shopping. It's good for your brain. Researchers at Johns Hopkins University discovered the adults who go shopping at least once a week have fewer memory problems. Strolling up and down the aisles boosts blood flow, which keeps your brain healthier, but obviously your wallet a lot thinner.
Well, yeah, there's something wrong with that sentence. The opening line, money left over after Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Anyone over 17 ain't got any, have they?
No more to be said.
Who invented the Learjet?
Well, it's going to be a guy called Lear.
It is a guy called Lear. Bill Lear, an American inventor and businessman. He also helped to develop the 8-track cartridge audio system.
Great!
Which you've still got in your car, haven't you?
Yes, the great big aerial folded back.
What's great these days is, of course, you know, with eBay and what have you, you can get all of this stuff, can't you, and get it going again.
Yeah.
You can buy 8-track cartridges, you can buy an 8-track machine, you can buy cassette machines, you can buy radiograms, anything.
Do anything, yeah. Do you know what I'm going to get this year? I'm going to do it up and I'm going to play with it because I've always wanted it. I'm going to get Sabutio Cricket. You can get Sabutio Cricket. I mean, they're like antique pieces.
I know.
It's fantastic.
I tell you what you can't get easily.
What?
Just an old-fashioned CD player.
Yes, you can.
Well, no, not if you want one of those, like, portable ones.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, but they're really annoying. They've got, like, little wires that come out that you then plug the headphones in. It's not
that's
simple.
Right. I've got one in the car you can have.
Have you? Oh, deal done.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Because I've got a very old car, so what I have to do, I have to get one of those cassette with the wires on.
No, I didn't say cassette. I want a CD
I'm
player.
explaining.
Oh,
and then you plug that into a CD machine.
It's too many wires.
Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, yeah, but Jenny, I wouldn't even bother with that.
No. It's old tech.
Shall I just use an MP3 like everyone else?
Yes.
Factoids.
jet streams in the sky. You're gone in the blink of an eye. Heavenly hugs and the shoulders you shrug. The bully, the boss, and the priest sound as cross. The letters we write and the wrongs you can right. The space that we need in the loneliest weeks. Blows in the wind. Repenting our sins. The games that we play and the changes we make. The love and the light and the smiles you ignite. Skin on skin.
Griff Rhys-Jones is here. Say Happy New Year, Griff. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Another
New Year.
year.
I know.
And another one just begun. Or whatever.
All of that. Griff Rhys-Jones is a comedian, actor, writer and television presenter who rose to fame for his comedic partnership with Mel Smith. Of course, Griff is also a keen traveller, has seen much of the world for documentaries like Greatest Cities in the World, for which he explored New York, Paris, London, Rome, Sydney and Hong Kong. Somebody's got to do that. He also travelled around his home country of Wales for a Great Welsh Adventure and National Treasures of Wales. Plus, there were the comedy documentaries, including The Three Men Go, a series in which he and Dara O'Brien and Rory McGrath went away in a boat to Scotland, Venice and New England. Now, Griff is about to set off. Let me tell you about this show. Set off once again, but this time on a live spring tour called Where Was I?, which explores the theme of travel and his personal jaunts from the last 15 years. Now, that's a great idea, Griff.
Yes, thank you.
Nice timing.
Did you see the title? Where was I? It's got a double meaning. It's got a meaning, where was I? Because I can't quite remember, obviously. In fact, my daughter suggested I call the show Where Am I? Because...
Well, it's a long tour. By the time you get to the end, you really won't know what time you get there.
Well, this is what my show's about.
So you come on, I mean, it's like a kind of holiday snaps, but big time.
Well, that is part of the show, actually. No, but what I need to explain, you see, when I was a kid, we didn't travel much. None of us did. No. We just didn't go.
No.
We went to Cornwall if we were lucky. And none of this going abroad. And so I didn't really get the chance to venture until the BBC said to me, I thought, this is great, I'm going to be the new Michael Palin. But Michael Palin had no intention of letting me be there because he was still carrying on. So
you used to bump into him, didn't you?
Almost.
In Singapore.
Almost. When I was doing the London programme, I went up Big Ben. We arrive in all the clock mechanism up there, and it's all fascinating. They said, do you want to stand over there where Alan Titchmarsh stood? And I said, no, I better stand somewhere. Oh, how about over there? Jeremy Clarkson stood there. Where we thought, in fact, you get the genuine fear when you're in the Lake District that you'll pass another crew going the other way.
Yeah. Where's the most exciting place you've been to, would you say, and how many stories have you got?
I went to the most exotic place. I made a programme about the origins of tribal art, ethnographic art. This was in between doing It'll Be All Right in the Night. So this was my venture into being sort of an expert for BBC Two. And they sent me to the Torres Strait Islands. And I'm looking at you now, and you're thinking, where are the Torres Strait Islands?
Exactly.
They're sort of just below Papua New Guinea, north of Australia. They're still part of Australia, but they sent me there because this was one of the origins of ethnography. And I stood at the border of a sacred lake, helping the high priest feed the sacred crocodile.
Wow.
The high priest said, Griff, I can't stay anymore.
It's Australian, was it?
That was his actual voice.
He said, I can't stay anymore because I'm also the customs officer, so I've got to do the aeroplane. Coming in.
That's great.
That's the most exotic, exciting place you've been.
Oh, no, there's more.
To tell the truth, you can travel a long way these days, but you can do most of it in 24 hours. Yeah. That's my point of my whole show. When do people take half-term holidays and go to Antarctica? People jump on a long-haul flight. Are they really travelling? Do they really see the world? Have they actually experienced the joys of Swaffham?
Swafham's very nice and good fishing there.
Exactly. Yeah. Travel is a question of journey, isn't it? It's not just a question of how far you go.
Not distance, is it?
Not distance.
Well, I think it's about engagement with wherever you happen to be, and you are particularly learned. You do that great thing where you're able to describe to us ordinary folk who don't travel all that much what it's actually like. Because, and you've got to like this, because you're like a professor.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Don't you agree? Come on, is he not like a professor?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Yeah, I agree too. The last big one I did, which was a terrific trip, was the rail journey across Africa.
Great.
Right the way across from Morocco, first of all, across North Africa, and then down from North Africa all the way down to South Africa, travelling as much as we could by train. In fact, Colonel Gaddafi, in a fit of madness, pulled up all the railways and threw them away in Libya because they were built by the Italians and he didn't want anything to do with the colonialists.
Really?
So there were no trains. So we kept going across Africa and finding this train journey was interrupted by actually there being no trains. We do bits of it by lorry to sort of link up, passing old train stations and things like that.
Oh, great.
But that was a real trip. But what I learned pretty quickly is what you do is you have to get on the train and say, I'm on the train, and fall over or do something slightly dangerous or real. Of course, you keep the real information till you get back to the studio and they give you a voiceover script and you go, oh, I see, this railway was built in it's 50,000 metres long. So you don't have to be a professor when you're actually there, because what people want to see, they want to see you in danger.
Yes, they do. Well, listen, you can see Griff Rhys-Jones' new live show, Where Was I?, around the UK, starting in 2 weeks, the 18th of January, in Chipping Norton, and ending on the 29th of March in Hereford. Let me give you some dates here. Chipping Norton on the 18th, then on to Salisbury, Bridgewater, Bury, Workington, Norwich and Bristol. Then in February, you've got Berwick-upon-Tweed, and Lancaster Grand, and Liverpool, and Warwick and Christchurch, and Yeovil, and Maidenhead and Bedford, and Newbury, and Milton Keynes, and Bognor Regis and Tring and Oxford, Peterborough, Leicester, Lincoln and Brighton. That's in February.
Well, I was heartened to hear that. Quite a few of them are sold out, so I'm not going to say which ones because I don't want to put anybody off.
No.
We'll go and say, and we'll do an extra night if that's the way it's going.
That'd be
Why
brilliant.
not?
Yeah. Griff Rhys-Jones, everybody. Thank you, Griff. See you next time.
Where's my train?
Lately, love keeps keeping me awake at night, tossing and turning my life. Wanna kiss, wanna hold you so tight. Ooh, but I wonder, love, whether you know or not, when you just hurry away, leaving me laying there in shock. I just wanna be the one that you wanna see. I just wanna have you near me, but you fly away almost every day. You work a lot, you never stop to love. I love you, stop. Come home from the road, gotta stop to love, and let's celebrate the love we got. Say you're coming home, gotta stop to love. Yeah, you say my love has always been on your mind, but how can I ever love you when you keep working overtime? Too many empty nights could make almost any guy wrong to look for the love he don't get whenever he's alone at home, away in the day that you are coming to stay. I hate to see you go away, but you couldn't rest, had to be the best to reach the top, but you did not stop to love. I love you, stop. Come home from the road, gotta stop to love, and let's celebrate the love we got. Say you're coming home, gotta stop to love, and one day you'll discover I'm the one who loves you. Gotta stop to love. No one does you better. Can't you stay forever? Stop to love. I can hardly stand the loneliness. Come on, stay, 'cause that's what it's all about. You really turn me out.
For some listeners who needed to know, we've done some research. There's heavy snow right now in Philadelphia, USA, with a temperature of -4, and it's going to go down to -12 tonight in Philadelphia. The airport there is open, but 200 flights have been cancelled already. This is in Philly. And they're advising all passengers to check their flight status with the airline before trying to get to the airport, which means that our listeners may well suffer some delays tomorrow. They're leaving tomorrow, going to get to Philly tomorrow. So the weather stays cold in Philadelphia tomorrow, and there may well be a few dozen delays again at the airport. Sorry to be the bringer of bad news. Mr. President.
Alexander Graham Bell, 3 of the finest actors I've ever met. Superb performances.
Thank you. And there's Luther. 5 to 4, here's Bobby.
Thank you, Steve. First of all, the M6 southbound queuing at 40 Penrith ahead of the closure down at 39. So congestion at junction 40. Still closed the M6 southbound 39 to 36 at Kirby Lonsdale following this earlier accident and overturned lorry. That puts pressure on the A6, which is part of the diversion route. 80 minutes it's taking for people to do that diversion route. So just be aware. Give yourself time. M6 southbound still a lane closed 19 to 18 at Holmes Chapel. A15 at Sleaford is closed completely. Accident between the A153 Grantham Road and the A52, so it's between Sleaford and Osbomby. The M5 northbound still resurfacing work at 4, 1 lane is shut, and the M25 finally anti-clockwise, the exit slip road at 2, so going off onto the A2 from the M25 anti-clockwise is closed following an accident. The queues are back before 3, so ahead of the M20 it starts to slow. Back with more in half an hour.
Thanks, Stephen. Team, would you give a shout out to Gary Schofield, busy farming out on the Yorkshire Dales near Malham this afternoon in his tractor. Thanks, Guy and Jill in Ulverston.
Here's another name. You've got to get the names correct. Forgive me if I get the pronunciation wrong. Or don't forgive me. Has Dua Lipa gone too far with her new rules? And what was so bad about the old ones?
Thank you. I don't know.
Yes, I did. To disco down and check out the show. Yeah, they were dancing and singing and moving to the grooving. And just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, "Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music right. Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die." Till you die? Yeah. Oh, till you die. Gonna play some electrified funky music. Hey, wait a minute. Now, first it wasn't easy. Changing rock and roll and minds. Yeah, things were getting shaky. I thought I'd have to leave it behind. Oh, but now it's so much better. It's so much better. I'm funking out in every way. But I'll never lose that feeling. No, I won't. Of how I learned my lesson that day. When they were dancing and singing and moving to the grooving. And just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, "Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music right.
Get lights on, please. Thank you.
White boy. Lay down
What do you mean you forgot?
and play that funky music."
It's dark. Coming up in the showbiz cuts, Willem Dafoe and Greta Gerwig. Guess, well, Ray Fearon, actor, singer, dancer. There's Janie, there's Tim, there's Bobby, there's sports guy Anthony on news, and the factoid, social media and much more on The Big Show. This is BBC Radio 2 online on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Anthony Birchley. New figures show that hospitals in England were exceptionally busy over the festive period. In the last week of the year, 17,000 ambulance patients had to wait for at least half an hour before they were handed over to A&E staff. Theresa May has apologised to patients who'll now have their operations postponed this month, saying the situation was difficult, frustrating and disappointing. The Prime Minister also joined homelessness charities in attacking a council leader who said that Windsor should be cleared of rough sleepers in time for the royal wedding. Simon Dudley accused some beggars of making a commercial life choice to prey on residents and tourists. But Theresa May disagrees.
I don't agree with the comments that the leader of the council has made. I think it is important that we councils work hard to ensure that they are providing accommodation for those people who are homeless. And where there are issues of people who are aggressively begging on the streets, then it's important that councils work with the police to deal with that aggressive bullying.
The Environment Secretary says he wants to change farming subsidies in England to help deliver a green Brexit. Michael Gove says the current system will continue until 2024. After that, farmers will get money for protecting the environment and promoting access to the countryside. The former Prime Minister, Tony Blair, says he believes it's possible that Labour could end up opposing any Brexit deal in Parliament once the final terms are known. The party backs leaving the European Union and has ruled out a second referendum on the issue. More details from our political correspondent Ian Watson.
Tony Blair repeated his call for voters to be given the opportunity to think again about Brexit once the details of the final deal are known. His most significant criticism was aimed at the leadership of his own party. He suggested that Labour could not mount an assault on the impact of Brexit because the party's position was also to leave the EU. And if a Labour government were to pursue Brexit, it too would have less money to deal with the country's problems. He also anticipated that Labour could reject the deal negotiated with the EU if it didn't deliver the exact same benefits as remaining in the single market.
After 10 years in jail, one of the UK's worst sex offenders is to be released on licence. As a taxi driver, John Warboys drugged and then raped or assaulted more than 100 female passengers between 2002 and 2008. It's been confirmed that the seaplane that crashed near Sydney on New Year's Eve had previously been involved in another fatal accident 20 years ago. An operation has begun to recover the wreckage and find out the cause of the accident. Nat Narji from the Australian Transport Safety Bureau says that this first crash will form part of the inquiry.
I am aware of the previous incident with this aircraft. There were a number of factors involved in that incident, and that will be something we look at. It's a matter of course and routine for us in any investigation to look at not only the individual aircraft history but the aircraft type's history and any other incidents that may be relevant.
That's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4. Our next at 5.
Thank you, Anthony. Over to you, sports guy.
Yes, Jose Mourinho is in talks with Manchester United about extending his contract and has dismissed reports that he's considering leaving in the summer as garbage. I have no intention to leave at all, he says, adding his commitment to United is total. Philippe Coutinho and Mo Salah will both miss Liverpool's FA Cup third-round tie against Everton tomorrow night through injury, though the world's most expensive defender Virgil van Dijk could make his Liverpool debut. Burnley defender James Tucker Tarkowski's signed a new contract until 2022. Spurs can narrow the gap between themselves and the top four to just 1 point if they beat West Ham tonight, both sides playing for the second time in 3 days. England losing 2 late wickets on the first day of the final Ashes test sums up the series, according to batsman Dawid Malan. It had been the tourist day in Sydney until Joe Root and Johnny Burstow fell to leave them on 233 for 5. And tennis, Kyle Edmund will face top seed Grigor Dimitrov in the quarterfinals of the Brisbane International after reaching the last 8.
And he's back with jam, roly-poly and custard, this sports guy, along with Simon Mayo as well. Thank you very much.
Excuse me.
What is it, Gary?
Do you know it's 2018?
Live till 5. Steve Wright in the afternoon.
I know he hurt you, made you scared of love, too scared to love. He didn't deserve you, 'cause your precious heart is a precious heart. You didn't know what it had, and thank God. Oh, and it's gonna take just a little time, but you're gonna see that I was born to love you. What if I I'm here to remind you, you're my only one. Let me be the one to heal all the pain that it put you through with love like you never knew. Just let me show you. What if I fall? I won't let you fall. What if I cry? I'll never make you cry. And if I get scared, I'll hold you tighter. When they try to get to you, baby, I'll be the fighter. What if I
On Radio 2, Keith Urban, Carrie Underwood, The Fighter, and Leonard Skinner's Sweet Home Alabama.
I'm
talk to Ray Fearon. Brilliant actor, singer, dancer. There's Leonard Skinner, Sweet Home, Alabama. Thursday afternoon at Radio 2. Here's what's occurring after Simon Bob Harris Country. Bob looks ahead to the record sessions and tours coming up in this year, 2018. Animatronic sitting in for Joe Wiley, and tonight's playlist puts the drummer in the spotlight. Plus, the vinyl revival is Kaleidoscope from Susie and the Banshees. Radio 2 Art Show with Jonathan Ross. Jonathan looks back at the highlights of 2017. And then it's Craig Charles' House Party at midnight. There's your lineup.
BBC Sport.
FA Cup Round 3. Best be bringing your A game if you plan to stay, because now it's time for the big guns to enter the fray. And reputations, past glories hold no meaning. Anything can happen when there's rivals meeting. Speculations made may torture teens, but these giant killers come to destroy your dreams. This could be yours for the taking. There's pride to be won. It's winner stays on.
The FA Cup on the BBC.
Liverpool-Everton kicks off a weekend of live FA Cup football. Friday night, 7:30, BBC Radio 5 Live and BBC One.
Here we are returning for Factoids. Janie Lee Grace.
Nylon was first produced in 1938 and it was used for making toothbrush bristles.
And you know the word nylon, where it comes from, don't you?
Oh, is it something to do with New York and London?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Invented apparently in two cities.
Yeah, and
so
developed in
New
both
York
cities.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
The term rodeo or rodeo comes from the Spanish word rodear, which means to surround. I've got another one here about human skin. How thick do you think human skin is?
Oh, you're very thick-skinned.
I have to be.
Well, actually, yeah,
it's grown over the years.
Yeah, I know. I would say it's no more than a quarter of an inch.
Oh, I've got it in millimetres.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say it's millimetres. It would be under a centimetre.
You're about right, I guess. It's between 1 and 2 millimetres.
Yeah.
Horsehide is 5 millimetres thick, and bullhide is 7 millimetres thick.
Interesting. Frozen foods, first introduced when, do you think, to America and Britain?
Oh.
Frozen foods.
1948? 1950?
Good guess.
I think slightly before that. It couldn't have been much before, though. 1938, 39?
No, 1920.
Factoids.
Whatever you want, whatever you need, anything you want done, baby,
showbiz, it's been announced today that Cate Blanchett will chair the jury that will pick the award winners at this year's Cannes Film Festival in May. Kate said, "I'm humbled by the privilege and responsibility of presiding over this year's jury." Now, as we mentioned yesterday, Call the Midwife was the Christmas ratings winner with 9.6 million viewers. But the Great Christmas Bake Off helped Channel 4 reach its highest Christmas Day ratings for more than 15 years, with an average audience of 4.8 million people. That's great. Over on Twitter, hashtag National Trivia Day is trending. Rachel says it's hashtag National Trivia Day, and I want to know your best bits of trivia. She says, mine is that the collective noun for mice is mischief. Is that right? Roald Dahl HQ tweets, "Did you know that Roald Dahl, originally named Willy Wonka, Billy Bubbler?" I didn't know that. And Culture Liverpool tweets, "Did you know Liverpool holds the Guinness World Record title of Capital of Pop? More artists from Liverpool origin have had a #1 hit than from any other location." That's a good factoid. Over on Facebook, people are talking about Annie Lennox's Sweet Dreams album. It was released today, 1983, celebrating its 35th anniversary. And more awards have been dished out this time for the New York Film Critics Circle. Willem Dafoe won Best Supporting Actor for his film The Florida Project, and he hopes it'll encourage more people to watch it. Are you ready there, Willem? Yeah, go ahead then.
You know, it's great anytime you're on it, but particularly this film. I mean, it's a small film. It's a very special film. I think it's a film that moves people. So it's nice to be part of that and have the film get some attention. It helps people get to see it, and when they see it, they usually like it.
And director Greta Gerwig picked up the award for Best Film for Lady Bird and was full of praise for its stars. Saoirse Ronan.
We found each other. I don't know. It was the most fortuitous thing. She happened to love the script. We were in the same place at the same time. We read it out loud together, and it was like instant magic. And she just always was Lady Bird.
And Best Actor went to Timothée Chalamet, who'd already won the Rising Star Award at Tuesday's Palm Springs International Film Festival. Timothy's only 22. He's very excited.
I mean, it means the world. It means the world to be in New York, for the New York Film Critics Circle. I grew up in New York. I'm a Hell's Kitchen guy, so I just heard Leslie Manville say the film is marvelous. That's crazy to hear.
Well done, Timothy. 4:20.
So true, funny how it seems, always in time, but never in line for dreams. Head over heels, went toe to toe. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. I wanna take it to the world, but now I've come back again. Why do I find it hard to write the next line? Oh, I want the truth to be said. I know this much is true. I know this much is true. With a thrill in my head and a pill on my tongue, there's all the nerves that have just begun. Listening to Marvin all night long. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. Always slipping from my hands. Stands a time of its own. Take your seaside arms and write the next line. Oh, I want the truth to be known.
ballet. True. Just got back from Spain, says this. That's me, Alison, and my lovely husband, David. And we're not back at work till Monday. So thought I'd drop you a text. Happy New Year. And to you. This is hello to Catherine Percival in Hereford. Glad to hear your gardening business is going well. Hopefully catch up in person sometime this year, 2018. That's from Paul. And Stephen Tim, your programme is so good. You made me laugh so much I dropped my phone. That's John Connor, Pontypridd.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
The Big Show 2018.
Some stuff we didn't mention earlier on in the news. House price growth saw a modest slowdown in 2017, with London the weakest performing region. The Nationwide Building Society says, according to its latest house price index, average prices have grown by 2.6% over the past 12 months, down from 4.5% recorded in 2016 and 2015. However, unbelievable, in London, average house prices actually fell, although by a modest 0.5%, the lender said. They'll be going up by tomorrow. The rapid increase in the living wage could mean that more jobs are replaced by robots. The Institute of Fiscal Studies have warned. The think tank said that with the hourly rate set to top £8.50 per hour by 2020, more jobs may be at risk of automation. Firms are more likely to invest in robots and computerized systems if the alternative is more expensive labour. That's very sad. Our $793 million loan to pals. Friends lent their mates $793 million in total last year. Where are you going to get that kind of money? Oh, I see. But more than 40% hasn't been paid back. Do you owe anybody money, or does anybody owe you any money?
Yeah, there's at least 2 people owe me money.
Really?
Yeah, and it is an interesting one because you'd think that it won't affect your friendship at all. But interestingly enough, it kind of does, because over time you sort of think to yourself, actually, if they just paid a tiny bit back, to show willing, as it were.
Or remembered.
Well, remembered, or even just, literally like $5 a week or month or something.
Yeah. It's a gesture, isn't it?
A gesture, yeah. And so over time, you do start to think, never a borrower nor a lender.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they say, and I hate feeling like that, because I'd much rather feel, listen, it doesn't matter. But then when you see them get windfalls and stuff, it kind of does matter, doesn't it?
Yeah, somebody owes me some money, not a large amount, but I've kind of written it off. And somebody does owe me some money, again, not a very big amount, for a Christmas present I bought on their behalf about 3 weeks ago. So they still haven't paid me for that. But that's
really?
not a lot of money. You're talking about lending fairly large sums, I suppose.
No, I don't really know.
But,
I guess so, yeah.
No, I don't owe anybody very much, and nobody owes me very much.
Oh, good.
Apart from that tenner you borrowed off me a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Here's Janie again. What you got?
Well, this is a piece you might quite like. Did any of you put on weight over Christmas?
Oh, well,
yes,
everybody did.
Hands up,
Paul through the glass did. He was telling me.
Yeah. Well, it says here, take comfort if you piled on the pounds at Christmas, because research suggests that some fat can be good for you and will help fight infection. This is a study by the US National Institute of Health.
Yeah.
And they've found that a type of immune cell called a memory T cell seems to be stored in the body fat of mice, and these cells learn to fight infection. So once exposed to a pathogen, they can mount a stronger response the next time they encounter the infection. So there's all this stuff about how great it is. Of course, at the end of the article, it says, however, in obese people, the relationship between fat tissue and immune cells seems to change, which will lead to the inflammation.
Hang on, right, I'm just going to go and get you a couple of pathogens.
Yeah, can you get me some cheese?
Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Dance to the song they're playing on the radio. While color lights up your face. Sway through the crowd to an empty space. If you say run, I'll run with you. If you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you
eyes. Under the moonlight, this serious moonlight. And if you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms and tremble like a put on your red shoes and dance the blues.
Tomorrow on Radio 2, Nikki Chapman sits in for Vanessa Phelps. That's at 5 in the morning. Marky Goodyear sitting in for Chris at 6:30. Ken Bruce, legendary rock and roll drummer Clem Catini, chooses the final tracks of my years. And then it's Jeremy Vine. And then it's us. Tomorrow we're talking to Rosamund Pike, the actress and TV presenter Lorraine Kelly. And now it's 4:31. Here's Bobby.
Thank you, Steve. First of all, the M6 closure. Now, southbound it's still closed, 39 to 36. Up at Shap to Kirby Lonsdale, there is a sign diversion which includes the A6 through Kendal. That diversion route's taking about 80 minutes to get through at the moment. Also, if you're heading ahead of that, junction 40 on the southbound side, really long delays at Penrith. I think what's happening is traffic is coming off before the official closure and trying to find other ways round. So that's still slow. M6 southbound 19 to 18. The debris down towards Holmes Chapel, all lanes are open. A15 was closed between Sleaford and Osbornby. It has reopened between the A153 and the A52. M5 northbound, that resurfacing work continues at 4 for Bromsgrove, but traffic's coping well. A414 between Chipping Ongar and Harlow closed completely. A tree came down with power cables between the M11 at junction 7 and the North Wheel Bassett tunnel. So the A14 shut between Chipping Ongar and Harlow. The A124 at East Ham closed with investigation work between the High Street South and the A1117. We've got buses on diversion, many of them, so that's causing a bit of a gridlock through East London. M25, first of all, we've got the anti-clockwise Exeter Slip Road at 2 for the A2 closed because of an accident. That's causing queues back to 3, but also beyond that, there's been an accident at junction 1B causing queues back to 2, so 2 lanes are shut there. M32 northbound at Bristol broke down at 2 for Eastville, causing a little bit of a queue with a lane closure. And finally, M27 eastbound at junction 12 for Portsmouth on the Exeter Slip Road to the M275. We've got slow traffic, and that's because of a bump. Back with more, 20 minutes.
I've got Alison here. Thank you. Afternoon, Stephen Timmer. Listen to your show in Chicago, USA. Current temperature here feels like minus 25 Celsius. Dangerous to go outside, so I'm making homemade soup. Oh, that's lovely. Clam chowder, yes, please. Thank you, Alison.
some cold tomorrow finds you, when some sad old dream reminds you how the endless road unwinds you. While you see a chance, take it. Come romance, break it, because it's all on you. Don't you know by now, no one gives you anything? And don't you wonder how you keep on moving? One more day your way. And that old grey wind is blowing, and there's nothing left worth knowing. And it's time you should be going. When you see a chance, take it. Find romance, break it, because it's all on you. While you see a chance, take it. Find romance. While you see a chance, take it. Find romance. While you see a chance, take it. Find romance. While you see a chance, take it.
Steve Winwood. While you see a chance.
There's a chance you might know that I'm a fan of classical music.
All right, so Ed Balls live on Radio 2, the Shadow Chancellor with Schumann.
There's also a chance you might know that I'm a fan of
Opern Gangnam Style.
So much fun, But a better kept secret is my love of musicals. Join me, Ed Balls, for a journey through London's theatreland, taking in the sounds and hearing from some of my Strictly colleagues who are now treading the boards.
I know my scores didn't change much. I'm secretly telling you, you did improve, but I thought you were wonderful on the show.
Ed Balls on musical theatre.
Online now at the Radio 2 website.
19 to 5, the Players Association. Turn the music up on Radio 2. Here comes one we did earlier with Ray Fearon. Fearon is on with us now. Ray Fearon. Ray, hello. How are you?
Hello. I'm really good, Steve.
Now, we should say that, well, I don't know where you are, actually. You're on the line. It sounds like you're in the studio with us, but you're not. Where are you right now?
I'm in Media City.
Oh, Media City.
In Manchester.
In Manchester, excellent. You had to check there, didn't you?
I did. Because I could have said the theatre.
Yeah,
I could have said Manchester Royal Exchange, and I thought, I'm not there right now. I'm in Media City.
Well, listen, Ray Fearon is an award-winning actor who's known for his roles on TV, film and stage, including Harry Potter, Beauty and the Beast, Coronation Street, of course, and also been on Strictly. Ray's now starring in the UK's first all-black cast production of Guys and Dolls at the Royal Exchange Theatre in Manchester, which runs until February the 3rd. Ray leads the cast. Now, you're the Nathan Detroit character, aren't you?
I am Nathan Detroit.
Explain what he is. He's kind of like a gambler-type con man, isn't he?
Well, yeah. He's basically he runs sort of set up floating crap games around the place, and he takes money for actually finding the places. So he takes rent out of each pot.
And by the way, what year are we in?
Normally the play's done in the 1950s. I think then that's when it was written, but we've gone a little bit earlier, so we're late 1930s.
Now the police find out where your venue is, so now what does he have to do?
Basically, we run off, we escape, and then we find a different venue. That's what we always do. But they don't find the other venue. Basically, what's happened is, they found out we've been shooting crap in a mission, which is a church.
I know that.
Yeah, and then we run away, and then we find another venue somewhere else. I don't want to give away the story.
I know, well, like as
so
if we don't know.
Yeah, so we find another venue in a sewer.
Okay, yeah, of course you do. All right, now, there's some great songs in this.
Fantastic.
Luck Be a Lady.
That's the one.
You get to sing, right?
I do get to sing.
How many songs?
I'm sort of in the chorus of Luck Be a Lady. I get to sing Oldest Establishment, which is a song about Nathan Detroit.
That's great.
Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat, and I have a duet called Sue Me.
Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck, if you've ever been a lady to begin with, luck be a lady tonight. Let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart, she'd have a soul. A lady wouldn't make little snake eyes at me when I bet my life on this road. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight.
How would you describe this piece as opposed to the movie? I mean, presumably you've looked at the movie and you looked at other shows. It's celebratory and joyous as well as kind of there's a little social commentary in there as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched a movie since, years ago. I didn't watch it whilst I was rehearsing or doing this show. I normally sort of try to stay away from doing all that kind of stuff in case of you try to repeat other people's performances or, clouds what it is you're doing. Because basically what we've done in this production is we've shifted it uptown to Harlem. It's normally downtown Broadway.
Right.
And we've shifted it uptown Broadway. And the model is basically the church and the street. And if you shift it uptown to Harlem, you have church and you have hustlers on the streets and the music, where jazz is born and blues. And it's been a great music hub for decades.
Yeah.
Because that fits, then you could do the rest.
You like your TV? You like your theatre best? What do you like?
I love theatre better than any of the other mediums. As an actor, I mean, most actors would like to be doing all three mediums.
Yeah.
Or four, including radio.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you've done some great movies as well, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. And it's just great to be involved in all four mediums.
Yeah.
That's where you really want to get to as an actor. So it's, but theatre's my first love.
So, Ray, if I was coming to the Royal Exchange Theatre in Manchester until February the 3rd, 2018, you see what I did there. What would I expect from this show?
Oh, you're going to expect fireworks. Expect some great dancing from our fantastic choreographer, Kenrick Sandy. It's fantastically directed. The songs are sung absolutely brilliantly. The musicians, because it's changed to jazz and gospel and a bit of blues now, so it's slightly changed from your normal guys and dolls. And just expect a whole load of fun and laughs.
Excellent.
I do get the gags in there, so it's great to actually be doing a comedy, because normally I'm in tragedies.
Yeah.
I mean, my last job in the theatre was I played Macbeth. You know, that's got a lot of laughs in it, has it?
No, but it's not a bad part.
It's not a bad part, but I tell you, going home with that head of a night wasn't great. But do you know what I mean? I sort of finished this one and I got a smile on my face and I go, God, I feel happy.
Oh, that's great.
It's a pleasure.
And
Thank
you can see Ray Fearon in Guys and Dolls at the Royal Exchange Theatre in Manchester until February 3rd, 2018. Happy New Year. Thanks, Ray.
Happy
Talk to you next
New
time.
Year, Steve. Cheers. Thank you. Bye.
Ray Fearon, everybody.
Thank you.
Searchlights we can see in the dark. We are rockets pointed up at the stars. We are billions of beautiful hearts. And you sold us down the river too far. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answers? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about us? We are problems that want to be solved. We are children that need to be loved. We were willing, we came when you called. But man, you fooled us. Enough is enough. Oh, what about us? What about all the times you said you had the answers? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? Oh, what about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? Oh, what about love? What about trust? What about us? What about us? What about trust? What about us? Sticks and stones, they may break these bones, but then I'll be ready. Are you ready? It's the start of us waking up. Come on, are you ready? I'll be ready. I don't want control, I want to let go. Are you ready? I'll be ready. 'Cause now it's time to let them know you're ready. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answers? So what about us? What about all the broken happy ever
is our friend Pink. Well, we're loving the playlist this afternoon, listening in whilst packing bags for Luke 13, Jack 11, heading back to boarding school. Really? Oh, my goodness. That's the Wilkinson family. Now, already in progress, it's Squeeze.
Blazing about the beach all day at night, the cricket's creepy.
Don't think you missed much.
Squinting faces at the sky. A Harold Robbins paperback. Surfers drop their boards and dry. And everybody wants a hat. But behind the chalet, my holiday is complete. And I feel like William Tell. Make Marion on her tiptoe feet. Pulling muscles from a shell. Pulling muscles from a shell. Shrinking in the sea so cold, topless ladies look away. A he-man in a sudden shower shelters from the rain. You wish you had a motorboat to pose around the harbor bar. And when the sun goes out to bed, you hook it up behind the car. But behind the chalet, my holiday's complete. And I feel like William Tell. Make Marion on her tiptoe feet. Pulling muscles from a shell. Pulling muscles from a shell. Two fat ladies window shop, something for the mantelpiece. And for bingo all the nines, a pan for sweet little niece. Coach driver stand about, looking at a local map about the boy who's gone away down to next door's caravan. But behind the chalet, my holiday's complete. And I feel
That is a unique sound, isn't it? Squeeze, pulling muscles from the shell. RadioTimes.co.uk says, in news from the net, BAFTA announces rising star nominees for this year, 2018. They are Timothée Chalamet, Daniel Kaluuya, Josh O'Connor, Florence Pugh and Tessa Thompson. Deadline.com says first trailer release for Benedict Cumberbatch's new series, Patrick Melrose. And Enemy.com says Netflix confirms Wright sequel with Will Smith. My daughter and I were watching that the other night on Netflix, and it's one of those things where she had to explain stuff to me.
pulling muscles from a shell.
That's the cyborg guy. Is that it? Yeah, oh, thanks. They announced on social media they will make a sequel with Will Smith and Joe Edgerton back on board, so that's all good news. 5 to 5, and here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. M6 southbound is still closed. 39 to 36 down towards Kirby Lonsdale. The diversion is via the A6 through Kendal, and it's taking at least an hour to do that diversion route. So give yourself time. Still no reopening time on that, by the way. A15 has reopened between Sleaford and Osbornby following the earlier closure. The A414 is still closed between Chipping-Ongar and Harlow. There was an accident that caused a fallen tree and power cables down, so that's the problem there. So if you're coming off the M11 at junction 7, you need a diversion route through to North Will Bassett. The latest on the M25, the anti-clockwise exit Slit Road at 2 for the Dartmouth interchange is still closed. You still cannot get onto the A2 there, but the accident a little bit ahead has now cleared, so all lanes are open. And then finally, the M25 anti-clockwise, 25 to 24 across the top, Enfield to Potters Bar. Broken down crane, one lane is shut and it's causing some slow traffic. Back with more just after the news with Simon.
Thank you, Bobster. See you in the morrow.
Strange music echoed in my head. I waited for words left unsaid. The rains came and washed away my fear. I heard you whisper in my ear. I won't lay down for free. I won't lay down for free. For free. For free. Touched you, but you were not alone. I reached for you, but you were not at home. I stood by, beside our broken bed, heard voices calling in my head. I won't lay down for free. I won't lay down for free. For free.
Christine McVie lay down for free. Well, there's still some nasty weather hanging about and coming in tomorrow, so just stay in for a few days. You got my permission now to have a buttered bun. You can toast it if you want. I don't mind. Oh, yes. Simon's got some jam roly-poly for you. And we return tomorrow with Lorraine Kelly and Rosamund Pike. Good evening.